Aida for refusing to share my snacks on vacation. I, 30s F, go on vacation with my family every year to the lake for a week. The group includes my parents, my brother and his wife, and my sister. Our parents pay for the house rental. I have offered to chip in numerous times and been told no, that they like doing this for the family. My siblings and I find other ways to contribute, paying for dinner out, picking up the groceries, or paying for an activity. The lake is kind of in the middle of nowhere with only one medium-sized grocery store that's super overpriced, about 30 minutes away from the house we rent. Because of this, I always make a run to a grocery store in my hometown before the trip to stock up on drinks, snacks. I always text the family group chat to see if anyone wants anything. Most of the time, people say no thanks and that they'll buy snacks at the store at the lake. I know my family well enough that I always buy extras since you can't open a snack on the beach without everyone suddenly wanting some. It's fine, and I don't mind doing it. However, for the last couple of years, even the extra snacks I bring seem to not be enough to get us through the week, despite the fact that my whole family laughs about the amount of stuff I bring. Then when we do the big grocery buy on the first day of the trip, no one gets anything because OP brought enough to feed an army. By the end of the week, we're out of everything, and I either have to go on a supply run or go snackless. I don't tend to eat big meals and prefer to pick snack through the day, so a lack of snacks makes me hangry and not pleasant to be around. For our trip this year, I specifically kept out a bag of pretzels and kept them in my room. Watching the other snacks be consumed through the week, I warned everyone that I wouldn't be making an extra run this year, and they brushed me off. By Thursday morning, the snacks were gone. I took my pretzels and kind of concealed them in my bag for the afternoon and tried to be sneaky when I was eating them, but pretty quickly my brother saw and asked me to pass him the pretzels. I said no, and he laughed like I was joking and walked over to take them. I said, "Sorry, but this is the last bag and it's gotta last me until we leave on Sunday." He got annoyed at me and said I was being ridiculous. We attracted the attention of my parents, who basically told me to share with my brother, like we were 8 and 10, not both in our 30s, and then made some comments about how I was being ridiculous over $3 pretzels after they paid for the whole trip. I maintained that I wasn't being ridiculous, that I'd brought over $150 worth of snacks that had been decimated, and that my brother is a big boy with a big boy job who said he didn't want anything when I asked and could have 100% provided his own snacks.